I'm really missing tool height control right now. This is taking forever. Alright everybody, we're back here on Monette Farms, FS22. See how we're doing here. I had another video that I scrapped because I didn't think it was going to go anywhere, but I saw today that I gained another subscriber. It looked like it was from this last video, so thank you so very much. We'll push on, at least get a little more of an episode, so we'll see what's changed. So if I turn around here, I didn't want to, but I was having all kinds of problems with this whole roll of flat bottom silos that you can dump into. I've used them before, but I don't normally use them, and I couldn't get anything in them. There was a button that you pressed that said open cover, and I opened that and had the loading thing lined up so much as I thought, but it wouldn't dump in there. That's what all these blobs of corn are. Like, I even tried to unload what was in there, and then I came back with soybeans or something. It still wouldn't work with that. So I got rid of all those flat bottom silos. So if we run out of room in here, which I don't even know what the capacity is here, then we're gonna have to carry on down that boat as we go. And then I also got rid of well, there was a couple other flat bottom silos here, so got rid of those. Apologize, mod maker. And then the herbicide silos are over here I got rid of because I never get herbicide. Cut to all of the equipment I have now, because since I have millions from selling all the equipment they start you with, like, there's no problems buying anything that comes available used. I like this theme, so I started up another map on Lorson Farms, doing the same thing. Like, just use, I think I'm going to do that from here on out, because it's a bit of a challenge, especially if you can't get equipment. Then you can't farm, or you can't do certain things. So we'll go through the equipment super quick, and then I'm in the middle of a couple harvests here. So I got a big sunflower field here. This is going to be corn. I mowed and hayed and yada yada all the grass that was in this field so I could fill up the fermenting silo and my cows. So now I got cows and gave them food. So the total mixed ration was weird because I had a mixing wagon that just had hay and silage or something in it. It called it TMR, but I'm not complaining. So now there's that I haven't made. There's 117,000 liters of hay in the fermenting silo, and I already have 244,000 liters of silage just waiting to chill. And then we have tons of equipment. So we got a few small tractors here. Got the New Holland, the Izaki, that's still sitting at the shop because I just bought it. Then the Massey, small one. I do remember I bought like 1 or 2 pieces of equipment new. I caved and bought stuff new. Like, I'm pretty sure I bought the weight brand new. Then we got a header trailer for corn. You got animal transport, got a baler, got a tedder. This one says it's 54. I thought I might have bought this one new, but I must not have because it's pretty trashed. And then we got a mower. That's expensive. I definitely would not have bought that. Mostly, I don't know, it might have just been the weight. Then we got a grass roller. We got a slurry tank. We got a couple of these same ones. One of them I'm just gonna use for lime. One of them I'm gonna use for fertilizer, so they have smaller capacities. And got a planter, got a mulcher, corn header, auger wagon, quite a few trailers. Got a Flintstones car, wheel loader, but I don't have any implements for the wheel loader. Got a mower. Got the this one, which came in handy because it's actually, I figured out, kind of you can use it as a loading wagon as well. So I just used, because that's one thing and same thing in my other farm, like loading wagon hasn't come up used, so I can't pick up stuff. But in my other farm at least. So here's the old Massey down here with the mower, the baler, the grass roller. We got the hand mower. We got our mixer wagon that's already got the 12,000 liters of hay that I think I need, and then I'll also go pick up 8,000 liters of silage, and then the other 4,000, I think 4 or 5,000 that it fits, mostly wheat, and then the rest flaxseed if I get that far. But even if I what is this calling it now? Okay, at least it is calling it all hay. If I put the silage in there, it's going to call it TMR anyway. And then we got the harvester and a bunch of tractors with trailers. So like I said, we're right in the middle of a oh, this isn't a, okay, that's why it's taking forever. This is not a tool-like control header, so this is going to be real-time speed here, 6 miles an hour, no harvesting it, whatever. The Lordson farm run is working out great though, because I got one of those tiny balers, so I can pick up the bales by hand, the 125 centimeter, or I also have the modded flatbed. Can't remember the name of the mod, so I'm not gonna call it out. He's a famous one. But anyway, got that, so then I can pick them up. This map, there's a couple crops I want to see, like the flax and the linseed and whatnot, but on the other Lordson I found, I was hoping it was going to be, it has a crop called field grass, and that is like, I'm going to call it the wonder crop. They had, it's not quite the same as it was in 19 or 17, but in 19 there was a couple maps, a couple German maps that had, in that map there, it was called like Verunda grass or something like that, but it kind of, in the earlier game, it looked like, or it still kind of does, looks like fancy grass, taller when it's growing. But then when you harvest it with a regular harvester like that. When you harvest it like this, in Lordson Farms, it spits out a hay swath. In other games, it spit out a grass swath, so you could do kind of whatever you wanted to with it. Use it as grass, turn it into silage, turn it into hay, feed your animals, sell it, and then the crop itself actually sells for a normal high kind of $1,500 a liter, 1,000 liter crop price. So now that's gonna be sweet, because then you get a field that gets crop with a good crop price, and then you get a bunch of hay spit out that you can feed your animals. So it's awesome. But right now, as stated, I got a couple of gigantic fields that I'm planting. Let me stop for 1 second. Alright, I inevitably loaded, so I waited. So I still want to turn this field into wheat, so then I can get my straw off of that, and it'll be close to my cows, and it's like a straightforward, straight field, so it should be easy to grab up off of. I initially was going to plant grass there, and then plant something else here, but since I might as well just leave this grass, and I'll plant wheat there, or whatnot. But where was I going? I don't think I have that's like one problem I have, like on this, I don't think I have a seeder yet. Yeah, I just have a planter, so I can't exactly plant the wheat yet anyway. Oh yeah, keep on forgetting this isn't a tool-like control header. Keep on trying to like lower it down, but I don't have a seeder yet, so I can't, all I can plant is planter type stuff. And I want to eventually plant the stuff I need for the straw, for the animals, but also the new crops. So we got peas, lentils, and flax. Flax looks like it might be the one that's worth the most. We'll probably end up growing them all. There was already a huge field by the shop that was growing peas, so I could at least kind of look at to see what they look like, but I haven't seen anyone growing any flax or anything else on it. And it was that other, like, whatever the grass oats, or I don't know what the hell that is, but that looks like it's a cheap price, so probably not going to mess with that one. Let's get this puppy, do I want to turn around and go that way? Yeah. Let's get this puppy turned around so I head another way, and then I'll meet back with you momentarily when something else is kind of going on, or once we're done harvesting this or whatever. I think I looked just before I started. I have like 17,100 liters of sunflowers in my silo currently. I think that actually all was from this field anyway, and we'll see how much I got out of the field. I think it's only 50% fertilized. No, we're 100% fertilized in areas. But this is the one that I kind of just went up and down the field when I was running over the withered wheat. So it's certainly not all, was not perfection. So certain areas are good, certain areas are not. So this is going to take eons, because I forgot I don't have tool type control, so this is going to take forever. So, as cannot bore you, I will see you in a few. One trailer's getting full. Time to start filling up the other two. It's a smaller trailer. Over that one at the far end. And then I got another one at the end. For now. He was on the side, but I drove him over. See you in a minute. I'm really missing tool height control right now. This is taking forever. Alright, my harvester is full, and all of my trailers, including the loading wagon that yanked over here, and I still have like 2 passes basically to make on the field. So I guess I should start getting ready and dumping this stuff, so I have more available. So we'll go dump a trailer or 2, and then I'll catch back up with you over by the cows, because I think I'll go feed the cows just for the hell of it, even though they don't really need it. And then then we're probably going to sleep for a day, take a chance and sleep for a day to see if there's any more equipment available and what it is, because we probably have a really long time before we can plant again. Well, I'm sure it's going to save on me, but I'm going to jump in the menu real quick to see, because the crop calendar is different on this map. I think you can only plant basically like April to May. Yeah, as I thought, it's saved. And then, yep, as you can see, like April to, yeah, basically the month of April and May is when you can pretty much plant everything except for some of the stuff down here, as you can see, including the newer crops. You got a small little window in September there for the wheat, but basically like now, after I harvest, I have a super long time before I have to plant. So I think we'll dump a couple trailers, and then I'll see you guys in a minute after I'm completely done harvesting that field, see how much I get total, and then I'll see you by the cows to feed the cows, and we'll go to sleep to see if there's any equipment, and then we'll say goodbye. Because I don't necessarily need to rush onto harvesting the corn, because I have an absolute boat ton of it as it is. Well, not a boat ton, but I have quite a bit of it as it is. And as you see, we have a long time before I can plant anything, and I have all the way through November to harvest it. So I have mine set up on 2 days, so I still technically have 3 days to harvest that. So no rush. I wasn't paying attention how much was on the last trailer, but I don't know how much is in any of these. And I'm gonna dump this, and then I'll see you guys over by the cows. Don't have a cow man, and yeah, what kind of I already forgot. Do I have mulchers, or what kind of equipment do I have? Okay, I do have a mulcher, so I can mulch this field. Even though I think this one's direct. This should be yeah, that's a directional anyway, so I don't really need to, but might as well mulch, even though it's gonna take me 6 years. And then I don't think I have a cultivator anyway, so we're gonna have to mulch them both, so that's gonna take a day and a half. Game time in 5 days. Real life. Well, I got my clock on real time, so you can see this has probably already been an hour, couple hours almost. Now let's dump this, and I'll start dumping this, and I will see you guys in a second over at the cows. Alrighty, we ended up with 181,180 liters of sunflower. So now we're gonna feed the cows, and then I think I'm just gonna go to sleep, because I have a lot of time to harvest out of the cornfield that's kind of in front of us, and I have just as much. I have 172,000 liters of corn. I have nothing I can really, well, I can sell them, but I went around and bought some factories as well the other day. So I have some factories, but this is the only one I've been using so far, because I don't know how the cows are doing with milk. Yeah, like I just now started to get, so I can't really use this. I don't have anything to make sugar with, crops or anything, so I don't have a plant seeder to get any of this stuff to start making flour, and I don't have anything to, this is one thing I may buy new. I don't have anything to carry water to start putting water in those greenhouses, or any pallet, whatever, jacks to pick them up, which is another one. Like, that's why I bought that weight new, because some of those things I feel like are never gonna come used, so you might be, I mean, you're kind of already, in a way, the way I'm doing this is you get screwed a little bit, but then you're really gonna be screwed. So for example, like that, if I grow stuff in my greenhouse, unless I have it selling automatically, which I guess is what you could do until you got one, but I don't think it's ever gonna become used. So some of those things, like the weight or whatever, things I might buy, throw a little loophole in there and might buy new. Anyway, as I said before, we got 12,000 liters of hay in here. I'm going to try and put 8,000 liters of silage, because if I was using the ratio that's on here that it says, I think I would try 12,000 of the hay, 8,000 of silage, 1,000 of the flax straw, and 3,000 of the wheat. But I think after we put this in, it's going to tell me it's TMR anyway. Alright, so that's a little bit over, and I think it's already telling me it's TMR. Yeah, so total mixed ration. So we're good to go. Tip side left. So let's give these old cows some food, even though I think they're good to go. What do we got going on? Yeah, I already got, maybe I should, because I already got 82,000 liters in there, and I'm probably going to fill them completely up. So here we go. Let's totally, oops, I want to go this way though. Let's totally fill these cows up. Then from now I can use this as a loading wagon and pick up grass and fill the bunker if I want to, but that feels like that's kind of obsolete since I have the fermenter. And then I did put a manure pit down here so I can start to get manure once I give them straw, which they don't have. So let's give these puppies some total mix ration. I should come back to some of these fields when it's raining to see if those pits do fill up with water. I think they are supposed to. Yeah, see, now I'm totally full. And I still got stuff left over. Wrong button. See, 100,000. So they're gonna be full for years. I don't really need to worry about... Oh, you can't go out that way. Unless it was I was just tripped on the curb. But I'm not going to worry about mowing grass or anything for years if I don't really want to. I think the amount of cows that I have now are going to be good forever. Yeah, I got six cows. Just now started giving me milk. Slurry. That will eventually be able to use this bad boy. But... Oh, that's right, I got a house over here. I've never... Oh wait, I don't think I can sleep over here. Which is a little strange. There's a house over here, and I obviously own all this land. And there's 2 triggers here. But last time I came up here, yeah, like, you can't go to sleep here. You can change clothes, but you can't go to sleep. So let's get back over to the main farm action. Can I visit that? Yeah. See, I got some vegetable gardens, but I don't have a water tank or anything, so I don't have any water to fill those vegetable gardens, and I wouldn't have anything to pick it up anyway either. And then we have months upon months till I can plant again, and basically a month and a half I still have to harvest that corn. So right now all that's there is a header, not tool light control, not interested. I already have a header, tool light control, just waiting on a we're just waiting on a seeder. Yeah, no seeders. We're just waiting on a seeder. So we're gonna go to sleep. Hope there's a seeder. And then thank you guys for watching. Please like, subscribe, and comment. And we'll possibly see you again later. That's it. I didn't know if this was gonna go anywhere. Like, I'm trying to do more moto now. Because I never know what... Things are definitely up and down on my channel. So nothing ever... Something might do good, and then the next episode, like, then everything... whatever. I don't know what you want. But it looks like someone subscribed to the last video, so I guess I'll take that as in someone liked it, so we'll do it again. So let's go to sleep, and then we'll see what... Go to sleep, and we'll see what is available. And then we'll say goodbye. Maybe to see you again, maybe not. Your call. Like, subscribe, comment. Hurry up, sleep. Hurry up, sleep. So let me run outside, even though I don't really need to. So, what do we got? Oh, ask and you shall receive. Nice. So we got another planter. No, that's a seeder. Yeah. We got another planter that we don't need. We have a sprayer that I'm not going to use. I still don't have a lime spreader either, so I can't spread lime, but now I can actually get a tanker for water and milk and whatnot. We'll stick with the stainless steel license plate. We'll change that bad boy up. A-Trip Farm. So sweet, let's buy that. Now we have something that I can actually fill these things up with water, and then either put a little footnote, kind of like allow me to buy like a pallet jack or something, for example, new, so then I can pick up the pallets. Because that's right, I do have the wheel loader, but I don't have anything that's, I don't have it. I don't have anything, so I might have to make an exception and buy some forks for this guy. I guess that's all I'll need to do, instead of like, because I think some of my tractors have front motors on them too, but then I'd have to buy the front motor new, I'd have to buy the forks new, so I might just buy some forks for the wheel loader new if no one doesn't come up in the next couple days, and then try and squeeze him into here. And do I got 3? I think I got, yeah, I got 3 vegetable gardens, so we can grow 1 of each, and then I suppose I can either have them on sale immediately, or I can buy some new forks. But then eventually you're gonna run into the problem with the too many pallets on them, and I have to buy like some kind of like, what am I trying to do here? Then I'm gonna have to buy some kind of powered forks or whatnot. I honestly don't even know what the hell I came in here to look at. Oh, that's what, okay. What I could do with this stuff if I were to grow this stuff. Same thing with the corn and the sunflowers right now. There's really, they're not going to be any added benefit, so I suppose I could just sell them immediately, and you're not going to make as much money, but it would be just an extra steady income rolling in, and all I'd have to do is get some water. And while we're at it, let's do that too, since now I do have the vegetable gardens, and I do have lots of money and a way to get said water. We're gonna get ourselves a water distributor. Is it under tools? I think it's under tools. Oh crap, where's my water distributor? Oh no, it's under production factories. There it is. So we're gonna get ourselves a water distributor. Find a nice, where should we stick this guy? Find a nice home for that. We'll spin it around the other way so we can load and unload it, and the other part of it can be buried. That's only an extra 24 bucks, so perfect. That guy's gonna go there. We're going to switch. Oh wait, no, this is I'm leaving this on storing, because I think if you actually put it to distributing, you get charged. I'll see how it works. I don't think I have to have it on distributing like you would think in order to distribute to these things. I think if you put it on distribute, I get like absolutely stupid, obnoxious production costs. So first I'm gonna have to pick up that tanker and visit a watering hole. Yeah, I know. Of course it's saved, and I talk way too much. You gotta get this going so I can transfer files and start uploading. So yeah, is there any actual... It doesn't look like there's any actual... Oh yeah, there is. There's a watering hole right here. I don't know if it works yet, but I'll try and visit that first before I buy like a water pipe or something like that. But now I guess it's time for me to, well, it's time for me to transfer files and start editing and spend the rest of the night on my computer. But next episode, if there is one, we'll see. depends on how much work I get done or what I'm good doing, but my next task is going to be to harvest that cornfield. And then I have like 3 fields. I got this field's empty that had the soybeans on it that I didn't even realize I had that field, so I planted it real quick and then slept a bunch. That field's empty now. This field is going to be empty. This field is empty. This may have grown by now, but I don't really care or need grass for a long time, so I at least got to harvest that. And then I guess mulch the 2 fields and fertilize them and whatnot, and see where I go from there, because I still would have multiple months I can sleep and hope that a cedar pops up so I can plant at least one of them with something else. Otherwise, if it comes to April, May again, I'm just going to end up having to potentially plant them all again with other stuff, even though I don't necessarily potentially need it, because since I sold all that equipment, I got millions now. We liquidated, now we're back in business, and we have tons of money, so not too worried about the crops. So I could leave some of the fields blank in hopes still, because there's still that tiny little window I at least could plant a wheat field, but that's only one that I want to plant on, because I don't need that. I'm not going to need an obnoxious amount of straw for my cows either. We'll see y'all later, because I talk way too damn much, I know. And thanks very much. Thanks for the subscription. Everyone else follow suit, hit that like button, and we'll see what else we can do on Monette Farms here. See y'all later. Tschüss. Auf Wiedersehen. Hasta la vista. Ciao. I don't know. It's one thing I would like to learn a bunch of languages. Bye bye.